Howdy all, back down here in the garage. So we're going to work on this Ford Model T carburetor that was on the Frankenstein engine. Going to try to get it apart and see what's going on there. Never exactly had one of these apart, but I'm sure it's not. I can hear some stuff rattling around in there, but this would probably, this got a hole in it. This would be your drain, and this would be your needle valve to adjust your gas, I believe. But we'll get it apart and hopefully get it apart and see what's going on there if we can. Get it mounted in the old vise here. Like I said, this table that I got is decent. It's nice and heavy, but it's just a wee bit too high. But so let me regroup on the tripod here so we can see a little bit better maybe what's exactly going on. All right, so I've got a few wrenches and stuff out here just to get. I'm going to climb up on my ladder here. I think I might try to see if this drain thing will come out. Ooh, oh, yeah, that's coming out without too much trouble. Ooh, it's got, yeah, I don't know what that's all about. It doesn't, looks a little funky. I guess we'll have to get it all apart and see what's down in there afterwards. So let's, this nut looks a little boogered up, like it's been, somebody tried to take it out with a crescent wrench. And, ooh, that won't quite go on there. Let me see. Get this tap down on here. Ooh, oh, there we go. I did spray some blaster on this thing to maybe help a few things come loose. Really only got a couple things. This was the one I was concerned with. Everything else is turning. So that's the nut that holds the bottom bowl onto the body. Let me take this out of here and give her a little tap here and see. Yeah, my God. All kinds of rust and powder. Whew, wow. Well, that's going to take an amount of cleaning, and possibly in the old bead blaster there. I see the little pin on the float. Let me get this gasket off of here if I can without, you know, it's broke, so I'll have to, there's enough of these out there. I can probably find a kit possibly for one, or just maybe make something. But the pin for this, there's my blaster. Pretty much the same as anything else. You got your float and your pin, and I would assume it would ride on a needle valve that shuts your gas off when the float gets up there. Let me, here we go. Get the pin out. Take the float off of there. I don't know if this, well, the little needle valve seems to be floating around there. Well, there's the needle valve. I mean, it doesn't really look too bad, and I mean, it's old school, all metal. When no rubber tip on it to get screwed up. So we'll put that in there. And let's see. Yeah, let me go get some more. Get me a line wrench here to try to break that loose and see. I don't want to take a chance on rounding any threads or anything off. I think looked like that was 7/16. So oh, well, that's coming loose a lot easier than I figured it was going to. So that is basically your needle valve. That one needle valve shuts the gas off coming in with the float, and this you can adjust your amount of gas that's actually coming up through the seat and the jet, so to speak. Now this is kind of bent, so I don't know if I can straighten that without breaking it or not. I don't know if it's, as long as it's working, I may just leave it like that. But all kinds of yuckies in the bowl there, but I mean, it's pretty heavy bowl. It's not like it's rotted through. Now I don't know about the float. Should be brass. Yeah, no magnetizer. So we'll have to put that in a little some kerosene or gas and see if it's going to clean up or not. Let me see where all my other tools are. Here, my hose. Blow this out a bit. That is pretty scary looking. I don't know if I want to try to I have a feeling that was this bowl was probably full of water. We may just let that soak overnight or so. I gotta heat it up a little bit maybe too. Nothing in these old carburetors or plastic or anything, so you can put a little heat to it. Yeah, it's not going to cooperate. So I may just have to put this in the blaster and clean it all up and get all the crap out of them threads. And because I don't think even heating it up is really going to do a whole lot right now, but we can give it a shot and see. Get the torches out here. heat on it. See what it does. Sometimes you get them good and hot and then let them cool down. Things will loosen up. Yeah. That's brass seat down in there, so I don't really want to get too rammy with it. Get pick down in here and try to get some of the crusties off the threads. See if there are still threads or not. Does not look good. And I probably don't have, I almost need a bottom tap to go down in there and clean up. I'll have to see what I got for taps. Tap sets used to be, that's kind of how they were made back in the day. You got an individual set. Sometimes you had a starter, main, and then a bottom. You get down in the very bottom of whatever you're trying to tap. However, nowadays, that's kind of a thing of the past. Okay, well, let me try a little wee bit more heat, and if this don't do any good this time, I'm going to be on hold here for a little bit to don't want to, like I said, I would like to try this. I looked up some of these, and I mean, you can get one of these online, Amazon or eBay, and different things, but depending on the condition, some of them are a little pricey, and I don't know if I want to, how much cash I really want to put into this thing if it's not going to be a really good running engine. So we may yeah, I think the best thing to do at this point is to possibly just let it cool down, then get it in the blaster, bead blaster, and get it all cleaned up. Or, depending on what it looks like then, H-O-T, maybe just try to get it running, the engine running on propane. But so anyhow, we are back to the drawing board. I just wanted to try to come down here and get that tore apart. Have an accident here. Get this off here. Alrighty, well, so much for that. Did come apart. We got a bunch of stuff to clean up, so we'll have to. I can get that done maybe by this weekend. Figure out if it's gonna work or not. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned and see where we go. Catch y'all later.